Before we carry on any further, we'll just have a quick exploration of exactly what is a module. So we could take any Excel file for this. So we're just going to have a blank book. And in our Visual Basic, we've seen we have our standard Excel objects, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, this workbook. We can double click any one of these and that will give us a code sheet of that particular sheet. But a module is just the same. It's just a code sheet. Imagine it being just a massive long piece of paper. So the first step is to be able to get a module. Currently we have none. So that's insert module, and you'll see a module 1 then appears inside a module section. That module 1 is open then by default. I know that because of the title bar, but if you need to open it in the future, you would just double click. And inside here, all of your code goes, all of your procedures, all of your subroutines, any global declarations of variables. So we could add a quick subroutine in here. And it's just a hi message box. We add more subroutines, we add more functions. Now you can have as many modules as you like, there's no limit, or you can have as much code as you like in one module. The advantage of having multiple modules is you can effectively organize your code. So you could perhaps have module 1 for procedures, module 2 for functions, or you could have module 1 for a set of procedures that do a particular job, or a set of procedures that do a different job in a different module. We add more modules simply by going to insert module. You'll see you'll get a module 2, and we can get a module 3, and we can get a module 4. And they are just simply large sheets of paper into which you place your VBA code. If you inadvertently add too many modules, or you copy some code out of one module into another so that you can remove a module, we can get rid of modules simply by selecting the module on the left here, right click, and remove. Now you'll always be asked if you want to export module 4 before you delete it, therefore having a backup copy. I'm going to say no. However, sometimes you might want to back up your module. So if you right click, you can export the file, which then gets exported to wherever you want in your file system. So you tell it where to go, and you'll see it has a file extension of .bas. Now you could leave it as module 1, or you might prefix it with the Excel file you've taken it from, so you know when you see them on their own where the code is from. Or you might just call it whatever the procedure is that that particular module is doing. So there is an advantage to having multiple modules in that you can then export them, you can import them into other Excel files. They are much shorter to then manage, but obviously then you have more modules down this left-hand side. Really, it starts to come back to personal preference. You certainly need one, because without one, you can't place all your procedures and functions anywhere. Any more than that are down to personal choice and organizing your code. Or maybe someone else has organized the code and they give you a module that you then import. We can import modules, just right click the modules and choose import file. And then you go and find wherever the module file is, and it can be imported into this particular VBA project, into this Excel file. So hopefully that's given you a little overview of a module. Just think of it as a big sheet of paper into which you write your code, and your code is saved on that piece of paper within your Excel file.